gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing and to a new segment here on the channel called Monster Truck Diecast News Weekly. You know, in the world of monster trucks, there is a lot of cool stuff. We got a lot of channels that have segments dedicated to real-life monster truck news. And in the Hot Wheels world, we have channels dedicated to all of the news revolving around new diecast. So I figured, hey, why not combine both of those worlds together and make a segment on my own channel dedicated to all of the new diecast monster truck news that is coming out? And you bet that is exactly what I'm going to do. Every Saturday here on Weston Racing, I will have a short video uploaded at whatever time I deem good enough to upload this. Look in the description and you'll see exactly what time that is. And yeah, it'll give you all of the diecast news that we have accumulated for the week. So with that being said, let us get into our first segment. We're going to go ahead and start off with Monster Machines, which has, believe it or not, some new releases. These three releases include Little Miss Dangerous, Haymaker, and Frostbite. And photos in this section courtesy to Phil Vicanenza on the Facebook group. I probably butchered his last name. I'm sorry, but yeah, anyway, thanks to him for the photos that he posted. And as you can see, Monster Machines has got some new stuff out. What is absolutely hilarious about these new diecasts, however, is the fact that they look almost nothing like their real life counterparts, but that's kind of what Monster Machines is known for. I mean, Haymaker, as you can see here, does at least look like his real life counterpart. You can see the diecast versus the real life truck. It does at least somewhat look like the real life truck. Little Miss Dangerous is a bit of a different story here. They do have a couple of decals correct, but the base color on Little Miss Dangerous is not pink, it's black on the real truck. But then again, maybe there's a new version of the real life truck that I haven't seen yet. At least to my knowledge, there isn't a pink version, but that's still interesting. And then Frostbite is probably the worst of them all. As you can see, this is what the diecast of Frostbite looks like versus the real truck. Yeah, there's a bit of a discrepancy there with that one, but it's still neat. I'll give it that. What this does, though, is it does raise some questions for all of us out there who do like to collect these toys, because what this does imply is that we could get Terminal Velocity and Uproar as well, because some of these trucks are Send It Motorsports trucks, specifically Haymaker and Frostbite. I think they are. They should be, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, my point is that we could get Uproar and Terminal Velocity from Monster Machines at some point, so that might pop up in a later news segment. Who knows? But yeah, that's all we got for that section. Let's move on to the next section. Alrighty, I just realized I kept saying Monster Machines in the last section instead of Monster Mashers. It wouldn't be a Weston Racing video if I didn't make that mistake at least once. But other than that, moving on to the next section here, the photo in this one is also credited to Phil Vicanenza on Facebook. We have Monster Machines, which hilariously is the next section here, Monster Machines. We have an official teaser for a truck that is going to be coming out in the next wave. And as you can see, it is High Roller 2 for the 40th anniversary of High Roller. It is a pretty good looking truck. If the diecast actually looks like the truck on the package, we don't know what the diecast looks like yet. And we probably won't know for a couple more weeks, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. I will say Monster Machines can be pretty cool from time to time. I still refuse to buy them because $20 a pop is absolutely ridiculous for these, considering that they're really just recycled Hot Wheels monster trucks. So yeah, hopefully the body will look good and it'll make a good Spin Master swap at some point. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about that one. Here's to hoping that one's going to look good. Next up, we have Hot Wheels monster trucks. And for Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, we have a brand new RC truck. Photo credit goes to Target.com. As you can see, we got a brand new Rhinomite RC with action grip tires. Not really too much to say here. I mean, I think it is cool that we're getting like some different Rhinomite memorabilia now, just different kinds, considering that Rhinomite will be the next truck joining the live circuit. So we're actually going to get to see this truck become real in the near future. And when I say near future, I mean, I would say probably before the end of Q2 this year. So I'd say at least within the next 6 months, we'll see Rhinomite become a real truck. Hopefully, anyways. I'm actually kind of excited to see what this truck looks like in real life. But yeah, with that being said, that's really all we got for Hot Wheels this week. Alrighty, and now for the moment you have all been waiting for. It is time for Spin Master Monster Jam, and we have 4 headlines this week for Spin Master Monster Jam. So let's get started. Series 41 singles have been officially revealed, and I'm not going to lie to you, I think this set overall is way better than the first set we got. And the first set had had Green Avenger, which I know, how could the set that officially got Green Avenger be better than this, be worse than whatever I'm about to show you? Well, you're going to see why. All right. So the first truck in the set is Son of a Digger. Now, this is a pretty lame Son of a Digger. I don't even know why they made this. This is kind of just further proof to me saying that Spin Master needs to start doing re-releases, because we keep getting crappy variants of trucks like this. Like, I would have much rather have them given us a actually good looking version of Son of a Digger than this. I don't know. I get it's for the kids, but at the end of the day, it's like, why are you, even the kids are probably going to get bored of this crap, honestly. Like, if you've already got a variant of Son of a Digger, why buy a second one? It's just going to be a peg warmer. And speaking of peg warmers, we got Racing Stripes. I do want to say, though, I do think this one's a bit funny because of the red chassis. It kind of harkens back to that old elementary school joke, what's black and white and red all over, a zebra that fell down the stairs. So, maybe that's what they were going for with this one. Either way, that one's probably going to be a peg warmer. And then we have Electruck Dragon, and in my poster reveal video, my predictions were correct. This does not look great, and miraculously, I think it somehow looks better than the Blue Thunder, which is kind of shocking, but no pun intended there. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, right? The Blue Thunder looked pretty bad. The Dragon does at least look better, but it still just looks like a mystery motor gone wrong in my eyes. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Electruck series, and I hope it ends this year and they don't go back to it in 2026. But who knows? They might. I got no idea. And then next up, we have a truck that somehow might be my number one spot for the worst truck of the year so far, at least in my opinion, just because, as you all know, the Lunatic truck, the low cash Lunatic truck, is hands down one of my least favorite trucks that Spin Master has ever made. And yeah, this one might be second place right here, the Kane Brown K-Rex. I originally thought this was going to be a ripoff of Escalade. I was very much wrong. This is meant to look like Kane Brown's pickup truck that he drives in real life. Why Spin Master thought they needed to make a diecast of this, I have no clue. At least the Low Cash one kind of made sense, because Low Cash performed at a halftime show for Monster Jam World Finals 22, I think it was. 22 or 23? No, it was 22. It was 22. Yeah, they did the halftime show there, so they got a Superstore truck. That makes sense. But Kane Brown was in a music video with DJ Marshmello that featured the Gravedigger monster truck, and he got a full mainline release. That makes absolutely zero sense to me. I have no clue why they greenlit this and thought that this was a good release. And by the looks of things, this truck is even using a brand new, never before seen casting. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure this is a brand new, never before seen casting, which is just mind-boggling to me. I have no clue what the thought process was there, but yeah, that one's pretty lame, I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of kind of lame, we got another version of Gravedigger here. The reason why I say this one's kind of lame is because it's not like a super exciting variant of Gravedigger. It is still awesome though. Just to get the Black 25th Anniversary Gravedigger, I am really excited about this. But like I said, it is kind of lame just because it's like, well, it's another Gravedigger. It is a good one that we haven't gotten before in like an actual full-on release. So as much as I could complain, I can't complain that much. And then we got Excalibur here. Really excited about this one. It's pretty much identical to the Excalibur we got before, just features a headache rack now, so it looks more like the real life one. Very nice. And then here's the big Mamba Jamba himself, the JCB Digatron. This one is huge. I am so excited for this. It's not even funny. I cannot get over how good this looks. They did an amazing job. I just cannot. That's probably one of my number one trucks for the year. I'm so excited for that. And speaking of number one trucks, holographic Bad Company. Now, as you can see, this is not actually holographic. It is basically the holographic Bad Company without the holographic graphics on it. Which, like I said in my poster reveal video, I wasn't going to be upset if that was the case, because I didn't see them doing the holographic. I figured that would have been a little bit difficult to do. So I can understand why they didn't do it. It is cool, though, that we did get another variant of Bad Company before they will inevitably snuff out that license since he left the sport. But yeah, I really like this Bad Company. And as if it wasn't cool enough, the tailgate features Slinger on it, an homage to one Scott Hartsock. That is so awesome that they actually put that on there. And also kind of sad at the same time, because this is somehow the closest thing we'll get to a new Slinger diecast from Spin Master. But either way, super duper cool. That is an amazing truck. And then the chase piece for this set is Thunder Roarus, the training truck here. And I'm just going to be dead honest with everybody here right now. This, I'm disappointed with this one. I thought this was going to be a lot cooler, and it's kind of disappointing. Why the body and the roll cage are the same color kind of makes it a bit like, it kind of makes the body and the roll cage look like one unit, I'm not going to lie. But the thing that I think angers me the most is that Thunder Roarus is not red, it's silver. So why the body is red makes absolutely no sense to me. I think that was kind of a screw up on Spin Master's part. It's kind of like they wanted to do an inverse Thunder Roarus, like the one that ran at the World Finals. But even then, why would you do that as the chase piece? We haven't even gotten a standard version of that truck. That doesn't even make any sense. So the Thunder Roarus chase piece is pretty lame, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, that's the full set of Series 41 right there. Your eyes are not deceiving you. Spin Master canceled another mainline release. If you may remember, back in 2024 in Series 39, we were supposed to get Legacy Trucks El Toro Loco, and that got canceled, hence why the case only has 7 trucks in it. But to make matters even worse, in Series 40, the first case of 2025, we were supposed to get a release of Great Clips Mohawk Warrior that got canceled. And the sad thing is, it's actually a really awesome variant of the truck. It is a purple Mohawk Warrior. It is absolutely disappointing to me that we didn't get this truck. And what makes it even worse, what's that added salt on the wound, is the fact that Spin Master waited to make this truck at the last possible moment, and then it was just too late. I think this just further fuels my whole stigma I have against Spin Master. If they didn't waste their time trying to make a new variant of Mohawk Warrior every single year, they could have done stuff like this instead. So yeah, this is a truck that will never see the light of day. This photo does exist of the truck though. It has been confirmed by Phil that this was a truck that was meant to exist and meant to be released, but it got the axe because the licensing between Great Clips and Monster Jam got taken away. So yeah, very sad release, because honestly this probably would have been like the best truck, the best actual Feld truck in Series 40, honestly, because that set's pretty bad. This would have been like one of the best trucks in that set, which sucks. But yeah, there's that one. Let's move on to the next headline. And then, as if singles weren't enough for you guys to satisfy you, we also have Series 31 of the double packs as well to look at here. And I'm not going to lie, this first series of doubles packs actually really isn't all that good. Like, there's some interesting stuff, but like, not really. So the first set here is Gravedigger and Whiplash, as you can see here. The Gravedigger, I'm not going to lie, the green and red kind of works. Not going to lie, it works. The Whiplash, on the other hand, has got me sitting here going through that whole phase of, I swear we've gotten that exact Whiplash before. I swear I've seen that before. So it's probably like a rim color or something. That's all that's changed between two different variants, but that one's whatever. Then we got Earthshaker and Megalodon. I like this one. I'm not gonna lie. I like this set. I like the fact that the two trucks are equals in a way. They have black chassis and roll cages, both of them, and then the tires and rims match the paint job of their respective truck. I like this set. I know, crazy, but I like this set. It is nice. Next up, we have Nightmare and Northern Nightmare. I think we can understand why those two were put together. I don't think we need a college level scholar here to explain that one. What I do find interesting though, like I get why they did red for Northern Nightmare. The yellow on actual like Nightmare is a bit weird to me. I don't know why. It doesn't really fit, I guess. I don't know. And then the final set of doubles packs, the one that everybody cares about, is this one. So we got a re-release of the original Velociraptor with a very funky looking roll cage, but that's not the important part here. The important part is this absolutely amazing looking Thunder Roarus. I I really like this Thunder Roarus. This is really cool. I find it strange that they made a new variant of Thunder Roarus instead of making the inverse one from the World Finals. But this is the second time today that I have mentioned that inverse Thunder Roarus. That's fascinating. But yeah, this is a really cool Thunder Roarus. It's almost like it was catered directly towards me. It's almost like they knew. It's almost like they knew that red and black was like the most perfect color combination on planet Earth. I don't know, beats me. But yeah, that's a really cool. Imagine I buy this and it's just got my logo on like the negative space bar or something. That'd be crazy. I doubt it, but that would be really funny. I would applaud that. That would be hilarious. But yeah, really cool Thunder Roarus. I am a huge fan of it. And honestly, the set of doubles packs, two out of 4 sets being good. That's pretty good, all things considered. Not bad. Usually the doubles packs aren't that good, but this set is pretty average, all things considered. It's not bad, it's not good, it's mid. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with being mid. Alrighty, that leaves us with one thing left, and it is the first place set of 2025 from Spin Master Monster Jam, that being the Monster Mutt Dalmatian Dunk Tank. This place set gives me anxiety, because, you know, I've reviewed some play sets that use water in the past, and they usually had like catch trays and stuff. I'm looking at my Hot Wheels car wash next to me. This one, on the other hand, you legit launch a monster truck into the air and have it come crashing down into a pool of water. Needless to say, when I make the video on this one, there will be 30 million towels on standby, because I, 1, hate getting wet, and 2, I hate having things around me get wet. So I'm not a big fan of messes that involve water. Let's just put it that way. Regardless, this is part of a new series called the Mud Blasters. I'm sure by now you all have seen the Mud Blasters. They are the replacement for the Mystery Mutters, and we've actually got a play set now for these color changers, which is really cool. This was teased a very, very, very long time ago, if I remember correctly, and it's cool to see the playset actually revealed here. As of right now with the Mud Blasters, the first series contains Gravedigger, Thunder Roarus, Blue Thunder, and Megalodon, and Monster Mutt Dalmatian is a playset exclusive. So it is cool to see that they're, you know, keeping this series going. Really exciting, because this is a really cool series so far. And yeah, this playset is the first playset of 2020. Well, I mean, it's technically not the first playset if you count that minis playset that came out, but that was early, so I'm not going to include that in this video, but you get what I mean. Yeah, so this is the first 1/64 scale playset of the year. Pretty cool one, all things considered. I actually am kind of excited to pick this one up and see what it's like. I really want, I just want to know. I want to see how cool it is. I just want to get the Mud Blasters in general, because I've heard that photos do not do them justice. Word for word is what I've heard about them. Apparently they are next level awesome. So that is a video that I am really looking forward to making whenever I find those. My Walmart hasn't gotten them yet. But yeah, that is it, everybody. That is your news for the week. So I hope you learned something today. Hope you got to see some cool reviews. And I'm curious to see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you all next week. Good day and good news.